Hello, my name is Christopher Doyle, and I am your student's 10th grade global history teacher. I just wanted to start off by saying that how excited I am to not only be your child's teacher, but the fact that we are actually back in school. I'm sure you guys are pretty excited for that as well, being that your students have been home for the last like 6 months. And though we love each other, I'm sure very much, it's probably good to get a little bit of a break. As me with my family as well, I'm happy to be out of the house a little bit more now and, here working. So I just wanted to give you guys a little introduction as to kind of what's going to happen in class, how things are going to go. I've been a teacher at St. Anthony's. This will now be my fourth year, actually. We're going into my third full year. I came as a leave replacement, and now we're here for year number 4, or third full year again. I graduated from St. Joe's with a BA in education, and this is my calling, right? Being a teacher, this is what I love to do. So I just wanted to let you guys know that your kids are in great hands. So some of the procedures that I'll kind of go over with with you guys about how the class is going to be run. Our class is actually a very small class, so we do not need to use the cohort. It is actually my only 10th grade global history class this year. I've been teaching 10th grade global history for the past 3 years, but now I only have one section, which I kind of will now get to put most of my 10th grade focus onto them, all of my 10th grade focus onto them. So that's pretty exciting. We're going to do a lot of projects and things. After the pandemic, or, I guess we're still in the pandemic, but, after we had learned remotely, us as teachers had to kind of rethink how we were going to assess your students. So one of the ways that we're going to be doing that is, instead of, multiple choice tests, hand them out on Google Forms, and, where there's the opportunity where students to use the internet or things like that, we're going to kind of focus more on assessing our students, how creative they can be, how they analyze, conceptually analyze certain aspects, right? Using contextualization, things like that. So we're going to focus on, getting these tools, as well as, learning the content of the 10th grade curriculum. In 10th grade is definitely more exciting than ninth grade. Ninth grade, a little boring. We're starting from the beginning of history and going all the way till, absolutism, which is like the mid-1500s. We pick up where absolutism left off, right? We kind of start in like the 1600s, but then we make it all the way to modern day by the end of the year. And, we go over World War I, World War II, the Cold War. So there's so many different topics that we're going to cover. So it will be a lot of fun, but there will be a lot of work involved as well. I am here available for your student every day in the morning. If they need any sort of extra help, I'm here at 7:30. After school, I don't stay after school every day, but if you need me to stay after school, I just need an email, right? If you're going to come in for extra help, I just need an email. That's all. Just let me know, hey, I'm popping in tomorrow, just in case, I'm not here exactly at 7:30, or I'm here a little bit later, something like that, or an emergency happened, God forbid. I just need to know at least that I could, let you know that, hey, I can't make it in today or something. As far as rules in the classroom are going, I will be masked on the entire class, right, as well as the students, okay, for our optimal safety, right? And regardless of your beliefs on, masks or not, it's the respect out of our classmates and out of the people around us. So we're all going to wear masks, and they're going to cover our mouth and cover our nose, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. We got these nice stylish masks right here, you can see. And so, like I said, I'm extremely excited. I probably the most excited I've been to teach since I started teaching. I think the anticipation of the 6 months is kind of weighing on me. The one thing I kind of wanted to get at too was the regents, right? So the regents is still up in the air, right? We're just waiting on kind of what New York State's going to decide. As a department, we've kind of all agreed that we think that the regents won't be happening. But if it does happen, have no fear. Like I said, I've been teaching 10th grade for the past 3 years. My kids always pass the regents, right? I have a perfect score. So if there is going to be a regents, you can rest assured that your child will be prepared to not only pass the Regents, but to excel at the Regents as well. Yeah, because that's kind of what our goal here is, right? And that's why we send our students here, is not to just get by, it's to excel. I'm a former graduate of here, so I know my mom and dad, they used to get on me all the time. We don't pay the money for you to just be here. We pay the money for you to be the best, right? The best person that you can be. And that's my goal, is to get the best person, the best student out of your child. My Google Classroom codes have been emailed out. If you need the Google Classroom code for this class, the Google Classroom code is AJLYVPL. And your students all have these codes already. So if they tell you like, oh, I don't know the code, maybe they don't want you to see something, I don't know, but they have the code. Go to the Google Classroom. I'm there. I post everything every Sunday. I will post an outline for the week of what's going to happen. If you look at, in our classwork section, you can see the Zoom link. You can see our overview for the first 14 days. You can see the materials that you will need for the first 14 days, for the first week rather, right? They're all there. I have my Google Classroom labeled week by week. So when week 1 is over, I'll create a new label called week 2, and that will have all the materials for week 2 and so on and so forth. I'm not going to put all the weeks in now to flood, so it doesn't flood the Google Classroom stream, but I will continuously add the weeks that you will as we go by, and I think that's pretty much it. Again, as far as classroom's concerned, like I said, when everyone is in class right now, judging at our roster, we will not need a cohort, so there will be a little bit of room for to spread out for the kids, which will be great. We're going to be working on iPads, so if your student likes to write with pen and paper, they're more than welcome to. But if they have no desire, then as long as they have their iPad fully charged, then we are good to go. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at cdoyle@santanthonyshighschool.org. Thank you, have a great day, and God bless America.